Yeah.
Тут хотела сказать, ой, сам пинала, потом думаю, ну.
Yeah, we could go on the road if you want.
No. I don't want to walk on.
This is how they clean the sidewalks here. Somebody tried to bike through here. But this is why I didn't want to go biking, because they don't clean the bike trails here. They'll clean the bike lanes like downtown, but they probably didn't even clean the bike lane that's here. Right, because like the trail goes here. Ну что, вниз? According to the stream time, then yeah. I don't know. For sure. That's why they say stay on the path and like don't go in the woods, because you're making it easier for everyone. Not only the deer, you're making it easier for like the coyotes, because they don't need to jump through the deep snow. Whew. A little windy. Where'd the wind come from?
I don't know. I was saying before that it's so nice and calm.
Maybe we'll see a deer. There is deer tracks again. Deer, 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 deer. Like, is that deer tracks? And then they would like run to the water. It is a dog. It doesn't look like it's.
It follows the myth sort of close, but it is more modern.
Not as many people have walked here. It's just above freezing. Last I checked, it was 1 degree. So what is that? Is that 34? 1 degree Celsius to Fahrenheit.
1 degree Celsius is 33.8 degrees.
33.8 degrees. Yeah, I was gonna say 30. That's what people will say about the Fahrenheit. They're saying like you could get more accurate weather because it's like it's like decimals.
I don't know.
But Well, I mean, nobody here said. Well, you could measure it, but when you see the like, look up the weather. They're not. They don't usually say 1 point whatever. Well, they go to the bottom. Is that deer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is deer. Do you see a deer?
No.
I don't like. Shh. I'm hunting rabbits. All right. Yeah, that's also deer. You see anybody? Yeah, because I don't know how, like, that would have to been then from last night-ish, or when did it stop? Like afternoon? Yesterday afternoon? Yeah. I would round it to 34 because it says 33.8. More another deer track. How are you doing? How's your week going? I might try to go out on Saturday. I can't find when the time is. There's supposed to be the lion dance for Lunar New Year. They're doing it in parts of Chinatown, downtown Toronto. But all I could find is it says the event happens 12 to 5, but there's a bunch of other things going on. So I don't know if you have to show up and sit there from 12 to 5. I'll try to look. Yeah, well, I don't know, but I think inside there might be seating to watch if there's stuff going on. Thank you for the follow. More deer tracks. Yeah, because sometimes when you look quick, you don't see them, and then, but also it could be like a weird angle, and then you see it. But I think that's kind of the point of them, because they're pretty close to the color of these trees.
Yes, that's why it's like I look for like few seconds.
You gotta either look from a certain angle, or if you see something moving. Otherwise, they're pretty good at hiding. Somebody lost their shoes. Well, I don't know if it's supposed to like represent something, but or just people want to throw their shoes up there. They still have a little bit of tread left, maybe not. So. Мне нормально. I don't know, you want to do the loop here and then turn around? Or not do the loop and just turn around? No, like here. Oh, to the lake. Well, if we're going here and turning around, we're not going to go to the lake. If you want to go to the lake, we could skip this loop. Look how much it's splashed. No, but I think this splashed from the top. Like the dirt here. I wonder, no, I think it's when they cleaned it. I think so. Look at it. I hope so. More deer tracks. I've skipped the biking in the winter because this is the trails, and then I also don't want to ruin the bike with it getting covered in the like water, salt, slush and stuff. I would have to wash it every time I go. So I've been away from the bike all winter. It was starting to melt. We had a few warm days, but then we had fresh snow yesterday. So I feel like this is gonna be mid-March, maybe even end of March, like to melt all of this, unless we get really, really warm temperatures out of nowhere. I used to have my dad's old hardtail that I took in like snow like this, but I think all that riding broke the front wheel. I mean the rear wheel, because it doesn't engage anymore. Like the system in the back, like you could pedal forward and backwards and nothing, it just doesn't go anywhere. So I don't know if I need to try to like fix it again, but I couldn't. The first time I tried, I couldn't open the hub, so I don't know if something's broken or you just need to replace the whole hub assembly. But what I should do is, if I ever see somebody throw a shitty bike out on the side of the road that's like a 26-incher, I don't know if they're all the same, but maybe take that and see if I could reuse a rear wheel from some rather random bike. Or did one day of cross-country skiing. I was out downtown on Tuesday. I think if I would have managed to get downtown, you could bike around downtown. It was still a little bit like wet and slushy, but a lot of the bike lanes were cleared by then, and a lot of the roads were cleared by then. Well, it's up to you. That's what I'm waiting, if you want to look at it. If you want to eyeball. Or we could literally just turn around and go back down. Kaktadumish. Somebody walked, but not too many. And by somebody, it looks like it was literally like one person or two people. Mucho.
It's like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, shouldn't be that bad.
Okay. Sounds like tomorrow is not going anywhere.
Oh, because it's supposed to rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there was a person and a dog here. I have a video of me biking this section. It's changed a little bit. There used to be a lot more trees here, but they planted some back. Have you been riding much? I don't know where you are. I don't remember. Nothing's splashing. At least that big truck didn't splash anything.
Yeah, it's probably.
So I think it's when they first cleaned the slush. Sports car. Sports car. Oh, if we came earlier, we could have gone to the island. Well, it still looks frozen, but not enough now. I don't know if there's any trails on the other. I've never seen people on the other side. Oh. I don't think the snowball is gonna break anything. No. Actually, can you take the camera? Держишь? What am I throwing it?
На вот это
Oh, it went through.
Yeah, I told you.
I guess I was wrong. Definitely can't walk on that then. See, if I knew how to throw, I would make a smiley face like that.
Ow.
Sorry. It definitely went through it
Yeah.
and made a smoosh.
Flash. Flash.
Or do you want to make it? You're gonna need to plug my phone in soon. Ohio. Oh, so you? Do you? Oh yeah.
I was like, it's impossible to mix.
Mom got like just the edge of this giant tree. Do you know